This is a review of the first perek of Maseches Taanis. The first Mishnah deals with when you start saying Mashiv HaRuach Umor Geshem. Rabbi Eliezer says you start saying it on the first day of Sukkot, and Rabbi Yeshua says you start saying it on the last day of Sukkot. The reason for the argument is because Rabbi Yeshua says if you praise Hashem for rain on Sukkot when you're in the Sukkah, it looks like you're asking for rain. And if it rains on Sukkot, you won't be able to stay in the Sukkah. So it looks like you're asking Hashem to show you His displeasure with you doing mitzvos. So he doesn't think that's a good idea. Rabbi Eliezer says praising Hashem does not look like you're asking for rain. You're just praising Him. You could do it on Sukkot. Rabbi Yeshua says to Rabbi Eliezer, then why don't you just do it all year round? Second Mishnah deals with a third opinion, which says you also start on the last day of Sukkot, but you start in Musaf. And you stop saying Mashiv HaRuach Umor Geshem after Shacharis on the first day of Pesach. The Mishnah also says you shouldn't ask for rain except in the rainy season. Now there's an argument when you finish saying V'sein Talamati Levracha. One person says the end of Pesach, the other one says the end of Nisan. There's also an argument when you start saying V'sein Talamati Levracha. One person says the third day of Cheshvan, the other one says the seventh day of Cheshvan, to give people a chance to get back home after they went up to the Beis Mikdash for the Shalosh Regalim, specifically on Sukkot, so that they won't get stuck in the rain. Mishnah Daled deals with if the 17th day of Cheshvan has come and it still hasn't rained, so what do? So Talmidei Chachamim begin fasting 3 fasts on Monday, Thursday, and Monday. The fasts are only during the daytime, and there's no other restrictions besides not eating and not drinking. Mishnah Hay deals with if Rosh Chodesh Kislev comes and it still hasn't rained, then everyone fasts, also on Monday, Thursday, and Monday, and those fasts are limited to the daytime as well. There's no other restrictions besides no eating and no drinking. Mishnah Vav deals with if those fasts have passed and there's still no rain, then there's another 3 fasts that everyone fasts. Now those fasts are more severe. They begin at the previous night, and one may not do malacha, one may not wash, one may not anoint himself with oil, one can't wear leather shoes, or be involved in marital relations. Now, if those fasts haven't passed, then they add another 7 fasts for a total of 13. These have the additional restrictions of we blow shofar, and all stores are closed other than food stores. On Monday afternoon, the doors of the food stores can be partially open, and Thursday the food stores can be open all day, so people will be able to buy food for Shabbos. After these 13 fasts, only the Talmidei Chachamim continue to fast, if there's no rain, up until April 2nd. Everyone else doesn't fast, but everyone has certain restrictions. We don't do business which will bring joy, like buying things for a wedding. You don't build a house for a wedding. You don't plant a tree for shade. You don't get married, either the first step of marriage, which is Erusin, or the second step, which is Nesuin, unless the person hasn't been married before or doesn't have a son and a daughter. And people don't greet each other. As we mentioned, the Talmidei Chachamim keep fasting. Now, if it rains after Nisan, that's a sign of a curse.